What's up, y'all? Just a reminder, we have a 14-day foot and ankle mobility challenge that starts today. It's on the Ready State. I'll put the link below, but it's free, so definitely recommend that you guys check it out. The first video just talks about kind of a general overview of the foot and the ankle and what the challenge will entail. Kelly Starrett, who is the guru behind the Ready State, sometimes he'll talk a little on a physical therapist level, and he'll talk about a lot of stuff, but I just wanted to give you a general overview if you haven't checked the video out. He goes over a few tests, but the two tests that I kind of want you guys to focus on is the foot together squat test, which will just be literally your feet are together, and can you sit down into a bottom position? That is going to be a test of ankle dorsiflexion, fancy word that just means your foot is pointing up, right? Plantar flexion would be sitting on top of your feet, which looks like this. Can you hang out in that position? Could you sit there for 10 minutes? If you're like me and right now you're already starting to feel a little uncomfortable, you probably got a little work to do. But if you're interested in specifics, he goes over the range of motion in terms of like the degrees of flexion and extension of your ankle, what we should have in terms of healthy feet, healthy ankles. And then the other thing he talks about is just how we're standing and we're moving throughout the day. So if you catch yourself just kind of hanging out, and when you're standing, your feet should be pointing forward. And also we want to make sure our ankles or our arch is not collapsing in. So I've talked about it before, digging your big toe in, having a strong arch, and also a balance 50-50 through the front and the back of your foot are things that we can be thinking about. So you can do the test, the two things, plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, and then the homework was try to spend 10 minutes at any point throughout the day just kind of hitting those positions. Maybe you're sitting on top of your feet. Maybe you're sitting in a lunge position and you're kind of just doing a low dragon type pose, one of those mobility pieces that we do at the end of class to get into your ankles. And maybe you're just sitting in the bottom of your squat. You can just play around with that. Maybe this is just something you do in your morning routine, 10 minutes in the morning. Maybe it's something you do before or after your workout, before bed. The idea is find the time to kind of sneak these in, be consistent with it. We want to change our behaviors and our movements throughout the day organically, so it's not forced. It kind of just naturally happens as part of our routine. And when we add those little extra pieces in around or away from our workout, that's when we're going to start to notice some changes. And remember, we got to be patient with this when we're making those changes in our joints and in our soft tissues. Sometimes it takes time. So it is a 14-day challenge, but you're not going to notice a huge world of difference in the 14 days, but hopefully this is going to lay the foundation and you'll start to form some habits that will translate down the road into some changes, which hopefully if you're in pain, hopefully it's going to help mitigate some of that pain, but it's also going to help us get into better positions, which will help our performance and help our fitness. So hopefully you guys will check out the challenge. We'll be talking about this a little bit more in class and incorporating some of those pieces. All right, y'all.